Welcome on in, everyone. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. Let's see. We got Digital Trash. We got Lead Crow, Banum Tish. We got Ilianos. We got Keyblade War Hero. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. We got Kronos. And we got Angie Love. Welcome on in. Happy Tuesday, everyone. It is Tuesday, which means that we are joined as ever by the amazing Marshmallow Bears. Time for Regret. Also, welcome on to Suit Wolf. Glad to have you too. Yes, Time for Regret is, I think, what we're gonna deal with because today is the finale. At the very least, I think it's going to be the finale of Danganronpa. We are on what, from my understanding, is it's Tuesday, isn't it? We are on the final the final trial, and because it is Tuesday and we're playing more Danganronpa, we're joined by the ever amazing Marshmallow Bears. Let me go on mute. Hey, Marsh, you there?
Whoa! Excellent.
Time for the longest class trial. I'm excited and also deeply, profoundly concerned. Welcome, Motivation. Glad to have you. Hopefully everything behaves today for you. It looks like Discord is behaving, so we can actually have Marsh as more than just a head in the corner. Let me go ahead and start. Okay. I am not prepared. Welcome on, Astral. Glad to have you. Make sure we have everything. Oh, whoopsies. Set skills. We have everything equipped, or at least everything we got. There's a lot we did not get. All right. Let us begin.
Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule.
Oh, good. My favorite. Special rules from Monokuma.
So listen up! If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win! But if you can't, then I win! And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
Wait, does that mean if we win, we get to send Monokuma into the Pear Wiggler?
Oh my god!
Please tell me there's a fucking, like, punishment animation for Monokuma if we win. I really hope so.
That if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
Let's fucking go, baby!
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not. Bears never go back on their word.
Do you want a vague answer? Well, come on, Iggy, glad to have you. I think the game confirmed it for us. Also, Marsh, is this true?
I cannot confirm or
Never mind
deny.
all that. I just have one question for you.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Welcome on, Dragon. I'm glad to have you. I love how even Monokuma is like, you didn't say something immediately stupid. Are you alright?
Is the mastermind only one person?
Hmm?
Don't
What?
bother. I already know the answer.
My guess is they, because these, if I remember right, at the end of last stream, everyone except for Kyoko was extremely suspicious and aggressive towards us. Maybe Toko as well, but Toko was Genocide Jill at the time, so unsure.
You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me.
Okay, so he immediately, okay, so he made everyone suspicious of everyone else.
Right, aren't I? I knew it.
Oh, god damn it. Never mind, he's an idiot. It's kind of what it's looking like.
It's like, oh, he might be onto something, and then it's like, no, wait, hold up.
Group photo, places to check, headmasters.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it.
Let me guess, it's probably going to be the group photo.
Evidence of my own.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
Ah, so each photo was different, and it just didn't include them.
Yeah, that was my thinking.
How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
It's the group photo. This isn't Persona 4.
Not just you three. I have evidence too.
I wonder if Persona 4 ever I wonder if Persona took any inspiration from this. I guess Persona was a spin-off from Shin Megami Tensei. But like in terms of like the character trust building aspects.
The evidence evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Well, yeah. Huh? Wait, but mine's different.
I still like the fact that Junko's face is hidden. Junko, what are you hiding? Also, wait the fucking moment. Hold on a goddamn moment. Look at Junko's tie.
Wait, what? Let me make the screen bigger. What about it?
It's Monokuma's fucking color scheme.
Oh
White
my god,
slash
you're
black.
right!
Was Junko the mess? Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god!
With the picture you have, I'm in it. But that can't be right. Because in my picture...
Welcome on, Matt Header. Glad to have you.
See? I'm the only one not in it.
Yeah? I still love Celeste in the background of these photos is the funniest fucking thing. Because she's
Also,
she's the gothic Lolita cryptid in the background of every photo.
you can't see Junko's face in this one either.
You can't. Welcome on, Corin. Glad to have you. I figured as much, in which
Hero,
case...
you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
Oh god, wait, no! Okay! This brings up even more fucking questions. Once again, we can't see Junko's face. Look at the tongue! They knew about Genocide Jill!
Yeah.
And Genocide Jill was known, and the headmaster was like, yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about her.
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
Hero, I know you don't have the brain cell to produce a single thought, but like...
But you're in my picture.
Yeah.
You're the ones trying to trick me.
Oh my god.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Hold up a moment. Let me see if I can turn up. I just realized I should probably see if I can turn up the line audio. Voice volume at max. Let me see if I turn down the game volume by chance. Nope, that's not the right setting. I know what I'm doing. Nope, that's not the right setting either. What is happening? I'm losing my mind. Why aren't you opening the volume mixer? Windows? What isn't happening? That's a good question. Volume mixer. Okay, cool. It just doesn't reset sound. Oh god, I think I'm gonna crash my computer.
Uh-oh.
Is stream still going? Okay, looks like stream's still going.
I can still see Discord.
Excellent. It didn't work.
Huh? I laid a trap?
Monokuma.
A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
Proof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in the group photos. The one who got the photos.
Done. In each case, the only one not in the picture
What?
is the person who received it.
Why was the chaw sound effect so delayed and also quiet? I can't tell
The
if
game's
that's
breaking at the seams.
the game's like, you're not allowed to fucking finish me, asshole.
So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing. In the picture Hina got, she's
I
the only
still
one.
love Celeste. This might be my favorite picture. Celeste.
Is she in the same pose each time?
Let's check.
And
No,
in
it's
the
not the
picture
same
Hero
pose.
got, he's the
Yeah, but
only
she
one
doesn't.
missing.
The only thing that moves is her arms.
That is fair.
She is
As long
ultimate
as we're
VTuber
talking about it,
pose.
I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
She's got the VTuber syndrome. No hands.
See, she's still in the same pose.
She was the exact same pose.
Photo in which that person wasn't included.
The corset cuts off the blood flow from her hips. Are expecting her to drill hair attack people. I expect, because it's clear, like, they clearly have, like, you know, fucking Sakura got dynamic animations. Hifumi got dynamic posing, and she's just standing there like a fucking cryptid creature.
I saw her picture. I just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah, that wrench in the works didn't last very fucking long, Monokuma. I'm gonna be honest.
I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
But you know, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. What is it? What's digging at me?
Can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'm sure there's something unusual. Pokemon Insane Burrito, glad to have you. Celeste is a cryptid. She is literally just a cryptid in every one of those photos. And honestly, that's the fucking vibe, I think. Celeste might be my favorite character from this game. I'm sure there's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? I need to compare each of them one more time. Yeah, like, Insane Burrito, thank you for the follow. Welcome to live chat. Glad to have you. See, like, look at Hifumi and Sakura, who got dynamic poses, and then
Everyone is posed pretty well except for Celeste.
except for Celeste and kind of Toko. Toko also strikes me as being a little bit like she has just like default posing.
Funny that Hina's the only one not swimming.
Oh, because she's a lifeguard. What the fuck does... Hold up. Mukuro Ikasaba has got something going on with his fucking... with her fucking hand. Is like... She's got a knife.
Something.
Also,
phone?
once again, we can't see Junko's face. Toko is just having a nervous breakdown as usual. Hina's picture... Yeah, because if you look at Toko, like, Toko is just doing default poses every time. So, Celeste is so fucking funny to me every time. I don't know how Sakura's fishing in a pool. Are you going to ask Sakura that question? And then look, Celeste is here looking at Junko. Like, Junko might be the villain, but Celeste is the cryptid of the class. And mine, it seriously looks like she's been fucking photoshopped in every single one of these pictures. Was Celeste like a last-minute character addition to this game or something? Were they like, oh fuck, we need to figure out a final character. Like, you know, we need to have like one more character. And then, like, they didn't have her design finalized until like the last possible moment. Like, they had her written, but they didn't know what she was gonna look like. Celeste is the Slenderman of this universe. There's something strange about all of them. Something I can't quite pin down. Something. Group photo has been updated in the truth bullet section of your
Can you
handbook.
just forget about the photo already? Ugh. Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. She does not know.
So you think they're fake? No, I assure you, they're quite real.
What are you talking about? There's no way.
Yeah! I don't remember ever taking a picture like that, so it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
Something about the huh?
Huh? It's weird how Byakuya hasn't spoken once.
Yeah, Byakuya is just... Byakuya's
He
just
spoke
like...
once, but usually he's so talkative.
Oh yeah. So think about it, it's just like... It's like fucking Hero, like, spotted like Solid Snake in a Metal Gear Solid game. Huh?
Don't get me wrong. I don't remember taking this picture either. But is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
Wait, also, Toko, don't you have a photo too? I forgot Toko was here. I was so blissfully happy for a moment, and I remembered Toko exists. The reason I don't remember this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason, some terrible reason, an unbelievable but entirely horrifying reason. Oh, it's gonna make me spell out fucking amnesia. Yeah. E-S-A.
Now I understand.
Toko probably ripped it up.
Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense.
I can't tell if he's being sarcastic. I can't tell. This is a fucking coin toss. He might be fucking with us, but he's also stupid enough to believe it.
That's it. You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult-type story?
Welcome on, Breeze.
Okay.
Well, glad to have you. Okay, this is an entirely fair response from Hero.
We all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
It's only natural that they wouldn't believe it, but no matter how much they refuse, if that's the absolute truth, they have no choice. We can't move forward until they accept it. Are gonna do the fucking bullet time, whatever. There's no other way, and there's another way to prove it besides those pictures. Everyone got Men in Black flash. I think that's basically what happened. The interview DVD. Jesus fuck, that's a lot of bullets.
Holy
You're
shit!
saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
So the idea that we all lost our memories.
Is totally stupid, obviously.
Okay, how interesting. There must be evidence other than this. Okay, so I think it is trying to tell us the DVD.
Since when did this turn into...
I promise you, ever since I remember
Everything that's happened.
No.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't falling into some weird, like, oh, there's a better one to hit.
Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
Toko, why would you assume
Oh my
that?
god!
Welcome on, Twiz and Buck. Glad to have you. Toko out here casually just being like, "You're gonna show us porn, you filthy boy." To be fair, given the rest of Toko's characterization, that's entirely in character.
No, it's nothing like that. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hopes Peak Academy headmaster.
when you say all of us, you mean
I mean all of us, including you.
you lied.
She gonna faint when she sees Yaoi.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself. The headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
I like to imagine Monokuma just posing there. He's just switching between JoJo poses every single time he's on camera.
Say that. We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here.
I have to hit the button. Not the correct adjectives to use for amnesia.
To be honest, I have something else on my mind right now.
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right? What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
That's gonna be a very hard sell.
What kind of question is that?
And how did
Yeah,
we
who would
answer?
accept that?
Yeah, it's definitely a very strange
Say
situation.
no, obviously.
There must have been some outside circumstances that made them be like, yeah, I'm fine with this.
Yeah, the outside world's just like in the middle of an apocalypse. Welcome on, Tinos. Glad to have you.
Actually, we all said we could. Even me.
Starky wouldn't live the rest of his life in high school? No.
I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers.
Fallout happened.
You
That's
don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
Thank you for the hydrate, Buck.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole that's just insane.
Oh, shit me.
Insane or not,
Fuck. How do I accidentally fucking autoplayed?
You sure are.
Is there no is there no
It just wouldn't let me. There we are. I auto-played it. If the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would just want to live here forever, that's just say, now can I believe that? And say or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right? You sure are, because it's all true. Welcome on, Dircy. Glad to have you. What is this scuff? What is this scuff? I don't know. I finally a real horror game. Welcome on, Dalos. Glad to have you.
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed. We only have one path in front of us.
Maybe COVID happened and they're all in super isolation. Leafy on 420 Blazes. Thank you for the follow. Good check. Glad to have you.
Then I really...
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
Thank you for confirming that, Monokuma.
This is all making my head hurt.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie, you figured that part out too, huh?
I need to. It's so fucking funny when Monokuma has the like vibration.
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
God damn it,
someone just
Leo! What the
steal
hell are you
memories?
doing? How? Leo!
That was a good question.
Leo! God damn it!
Yeah,
God
that's a
damn
legitimately
it,
good
God
question.
Damn it! God damn it! That hardly matters right now.
No, I would argue that
What do
it
you
matters quite a
mean?
bit.
If I said it was hypnotism, will you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
Oh my god.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
Okay, actually, Iggy, you make a good point. Wait, we opened your skulls? The original motive.
The motive you came up with to try and get us to all kill each other?
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
Wow.
It sure does. But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
It's the royal we.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
So until we do that, well, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So, when it killed Mukuro, the true mastermind, that's what we need to expose. My money is on Mukuro still alive.
Wow.
That Mukuro is the one who's controlling Monokuma right now.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Of course.
They have to be.
They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
Oh, they have to be in the Monokuma control room.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. You're just the mastermind is probably. His masterminds always lurk
Is-
on in the back.
Wait, Crazy Girl is dead?
So who did it? Whoever did it is that much I'm.
When you is the mastermind?
Of course, they have to be here.
Oh,
somewhere.
we have to contradict them, don't we? Because it has to be
Coco
like,
says a million miles away.
yeah.
Step up.
It's like, no, that's
The
wrong.
mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably a million miles.
Yep.
No, that's wrong.
Never mind, I'm stupid. No, she's still alive. 16 student hiding somewhere in the school.
There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
No, I'm just making shit up, Toko.
I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
Welcome on in, Merle. Glad to have you. Starky, it's happening. It's happening.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
What? Why?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
Oh god, it's gonna give me this fucking flashback. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
But how'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here? It's not me. I'm not the mastermind.
No, of course it's not. Hero, what's the theory right now? My current theory is that it's either Mukuro Ikusaba who faked her own death using the body of Junko because they have the exact same height and weight, or it is Junko Inoshima who killed Mukuro Ikusaba as a result, keyword 16, who killed Mukuro Ikusaba for some reason. Those are my two theories.
Well, it's not me.
Oh, of course it's not the two of you.
Makoto!
I'm gonna fucking suplex this child.
What? Why me?
Cuz! It's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
That's actually an extremely fair point, but also, didn't you see the fucking... You saw the execution take place. You saw what's-her-face. What's their face?
No, because it was only on the TV visible to him.
Oh.
Oh, I get it. The only way he could have survived is
Wrong
if he
buzzer.
was actually the mastermind himself, right?
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Shut the fuck up, Monokuma.
Wait, what are you trying to say?
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic.
You're gonna hate the reveal.
The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
Mukuro's actual cause of death must have been the other
I
wounds.
got it! All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
Hiro, I'm surprised you can read at this point. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days
It
old.
made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days. If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
That doesn't make any sense. Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here. Huh?
What?
I didn't know that.
Wait, yeah, how do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right?
No,
So that means...
but it was explicitly stated that she didn't have any wounds on her as, like, the sign that she was the ultimate soldier. No one could even touch
Yeah.
her.
She denied me. Before I could even say anything.
Oh my god, Toko. Toko, why are you fucking like this? I'm hitting her with a buzzer. She's getting buzzard.
Come on. I mean, you think I'm...
I kind of wish Starky were voicing her right now. Well, come on, confused. Come on, I'm glad to have you.
Not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
Another one. Welcome on an Ashton Monitor. Glad to have you. If you're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying it in the first place? Alright. Which one of these group photo, interview, DVD, Mukuro, I think it was her profile, right? Yeah, I think it has to be her profile.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all
Oh,
of those
fuck! Oh, what is this?
Are you finished?
What the fuck?
You didn't deny me this time, Z-Wimesy.
What the fuck?
You made me go off.
What is going on?
What is that?
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
What the fuck? Welcome on an Average Shoving. I'm glad to have you. I want to go home. Welcome to every fucking Toko scene since like the midway mark of this fucking game. Thank God for the focus button.
No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
That's how we debate, by spinning.
Actually, it's kind of refreshing.
To be denied so completely, actually, it's kind of refreshing.
God.
I hate her. She's... You know what? Hey, Toko, can we go to the alternate timeline where you died instead of Ifumi?
Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
What? Hey, don't kink shame.
Anyway, so we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this school, in which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility.
Can we just get the serial killer? They're somehow less problematic. Yeah, can we get Genocide Jill? I will take Genocide Jill over Toko at this point.
When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Mukuro's fatal injury has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I don't like this image. It's a little bizarre.
Then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
That's exactly what it means.
Those injuries look familiar. I like I said, I'm thinking it's I'm leaning towards the body we found was actually Junko Inoshima. Who was used as like a fake stand-in to make it seem like Mukuro was killed when she really wasn't. You were not straight, Starky. They're also children! They're also children! Why? Why does this game insist on sexualizing children? Fuck off!
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night? Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant.
This is a good
If
point.
Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her. So who was it that attacked you?
What does it say about you continuing to play it? The good outweighs the bad. The identity of the one who attacked me. I can't think of anyone else. It had to be the mastermind.
Got it! The one who attacked me was the true mastermind. When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me. But I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in. Let's start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask.
So we're closing in on information, otherwise you wouldn't be getting involved.
The true identity
Yeah.
of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think. Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
No, there's no way Mukuro is the one that attacked me, even if I didn't see their face. They're nails. Mukuro had a very obvious fender tattoo compared to the masked attacker. It should be obvious. Monokuma file number. Okay, so we need to find the contradiction.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Or the left hand?
Oh, fuck off! Oh god, we need to remember which specific hand it was.
Right hand, because it was the hand, because Mikuro Ikusaba was laying, the way she was laying.
Or could
What?
it be the hands?
The way she was laying it, and the image it showed for the tattoo, it should be her.
It was one
Right
of the
hand,
hands,
right?
so at worst we're gonna lose one life here from like the 50-50
Because
guess.
her head was on the left side of the screen,
You
right?
never saw their face, so you can't have any idea who was under. I'm telling you now, it was.
Okay, so it was the right hand.
Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember
Oh, and she
correctly.
had it facing towards us because the way she was holding the knife. So we
Yeah.
would have seen it on the back of her hand for sure.
A representation of Fenrir. In other words...
So then it
a
has to be
tattoo.
Junko.
But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me.
Yeah.
There was no such tattoo. So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, someone else, right?
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
And we know for a fact it wasn't Kyoko because she's the one that saved us.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it could have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you, but what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her. Uh-oh, no snappy comeback? Did I score a bullseye?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Huh? Show me what?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it
Oh,
wasn't
her
me.
hand.
Yeah.
Before anyone could say anything, something's up with her hands that she has, like, what the fuck? Kyoko was removing her
Your
gloves.
hands!
Without thinking, I let out a gasp. It was more than just a little burned skin.
Awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
Kyoko seemed to savor the words as she said them. Then she put her gloves back on. Acid? It looks more like fire, like a burn scar.
My scars should suffice as proof. Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
No, not at all. I'm positive.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
This is just awful.
Yeah, that is a fucking power move from Kyoko. Like that's fucking gutsy for sure.
On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours.
Oh god damn it, Monokuma.
Sorry, did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
I love Kyoko so much. She is girl boss energy the fuck out. She really said, I don't give a fuck about your opinion.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet.
Welcome on, Atomic. Glad to have
Because
you.
if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
Wait, this has all happened in one fucking day? This is the same day?
I think so, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
Behemoth, please? All right, hold on one moment. I gotta turn to Behemoth real quick. There's the correct thing.
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
The belly will help solve the mystery.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
Go off, Toko. I'll allow it this time.
Then she was being stored somewhere?
But to hide a body here, to just store it somewhere?
None of Toko, you were in the fuck. Oh wait, I guess to be fair, Toko probably doesn't remember. There's only one place. I can't think of anywhere else someone would hide. The biolab.
I got it! Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
Biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue.
Welcome on, Fish and Chips. Glad to have you.
So
The
it's the
biolab.
perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Mukuro Eco Biolab. The 16th location in the school. The one they call the ultimate morgue. Watch out for it.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
Starky's workplace at the school. The proof that shows the body was carried from the biolab to the garden. There's something that made it... The tarp.
I got it!
Welcome on, Steiner. Glad to have
What
you.
makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Why are there so many... Why do these tarps need to be labeled? There are so many tarps everywhere, and all of... I guess to be fair, the tarps in the, like, whatever, the art room weren't labeled.
It says biolab.
Holy
It'd
cow.
probably be
How'd you
good to
notice
know
that
which
tiny
ones are
little
for the
thing?
biolab, because those are...
Oh,
large
that's fair.
tarps.
Considering that, yeah, those were probably covering dead bodies. Organization is
Yeah.
important. Yeah, you probably don't want to throw the one that's covering the dead bodies on the fucking Venus de Milo. I mean, they're tarps used for corpses. No cross-contamination? Yeah, that's probably the reason.
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
What the fuck do you mean nitpicky nature? Makoto doesn't have a personality trait.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab.
Makoto completely ignores it.
In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the coat on it afterwards.
You made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
The lack of personality is his personality. Exactly.
That's just a wild guess.
Oh shit, Monokuma's fucking sweating.
Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened.
Oh god, wait, Kyoko got him! She got him just like Mondo!
But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
I still wonder how they got Sakura into the coolers.
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
Rest in peace, Best Butter.
You talking about unmasking the mastermind?
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
10 people have been killed, quote unquote, but there were only 9 lights on. Is this being the biolab? Could you be talking about?
I can't hear you. La, 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 la.
Oh my god, even his theme song is playing.
Monokuma jump scare. The point of view, Monokuma has discovered you asleep in bed. You inherited that PNG. Welcome on, Jacob Spencer. Glad to have you.
Such a child. Oh, well, just ignore it.
I need to pull myself together and think. The inconsistency in the biolab. Could you be talking about?
By the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
White bear jump scare.
What one thing?
What do you think I'm talking about? Your family.
What?
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 Don't tell me you forgot about that video message.
God, this looks so... There are other humans in this world.
Oh god!
It is also very fitting that Makoto has the most boring anime fucking family of all time. AI humans. Is Celeste's body flattened or ash? Probably both.
Are you sure your family's still okay?
Why are you bringing that up now?
Not even a dog.
Your mom, your dad, your little sister. What do you think has happened to your family?
Monokuma, this is a this is a red herring fallacy. You're distracting us from the point.
Are they really as safe as you might have assumed?
What the fuck do you mean we assumed they were safe?
Stop talking about that!
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
Yeah, I need to calm down, sir. This is a Wendy's. I can't let him get to me. He's just saying that because he knows we're getting close to the truth of the biolab. They gave Makoto the most NPC family. So if I want to shut him up, I need to expose the inconsistency and slam him with it. The inconsistency has to be that one area where the numbers just don't match up. The moment of truth.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? Proof! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! I'm not listening!
What? What?
What?
What?
Can you change bullets? I know sometimes they give you multiple bullets. Can you switch bullets?
Oh, maybe?
I'm not listening.
Oh, fuck me. The biolab lights. Fucking goddamn it.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible. I'm not listening.
Okay, there we go.
Prove it.
That's some shit.
Oh no. Are we gonna have one heart the rest of the thing?
We get them back as time goes on.
What talking about is
Like, as we answer questions correctly, we just can't fuck up the next few. Welcome on, Ledcrow. Glad to have you.
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on.
Think Rumpa 2 and 3 have a bad one? Oh, great.
And there were only 9.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
Yasuhiro Hagakure. Why is Starky Behemoth? It's part of the PNG tuber TF Redeem. Yasuhiro Hagakure. How many fucking people did we walk in with, and how many people are here? You can do basic fucking math. There should be 10 lights.
I got it! 10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Suspicious? Why?
Wait, they said the sus word. Among Us.
Among Us!
Among Us?
That's simple. Just recall who's died here so far.
Anyways, we're back
and
to
it
Bird.
should become clear.
That's right. That's the key to solving this mystery. Sayaka died first. Junko was second. Leon was third. Chihiro was fourth. Mondo was fifth. Haka was sixth, then Hifumi was seventh. Celeste was eighth. Sakura was ninth. And victim number 10 was Mukuro.
So 10 people in all?
That's right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious. But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were being stored there.
You're
Oh
saying
my
that body
god!
just
Hold up.
disappeared?
What?
I think I'm piecing together something. Would this work? If Junko wasn't really killed, right?
Yes.
And survived, and then, like, Mukuro's also working for her, right?
Yes.
Mukuro kills, Junko, hides the body there, and takes over her position as Monokuma.
That was one thought I had. Was that Mukuro is still alive, killed Junko.
Because I'm just trying to think, if she's the ultimate soldier, how did she die, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hear me out. How about Chuck Norris?
Oh my god.
You're so close but so far. I know there's a lot of spikes in Junko. Like how one of them has, yeah, one of those morgue things just has butter inside of it.
I got it! The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
But if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they actually killed her. And yet, her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
It may very well be that none of them disappeared.
But if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match?
Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
The reason there are less bodies than murders. The explanation for more murders than victims. Why is that? What would it take for that to make sense? Only 9 murders took place. Oh, fuck. Did I fuck it up? There weren't actually 10 murders, but 9. That's why there are 9 bodies. Okay, fuck. Okay, fuck it. God damn it.
No!
Yes.
I refuse to give up yet.
It's all because of the fact that the game didn't remind me to look at the the different bullets.
10 of the lights should have been on.
That's it.
Would like technically it's okay. So then Junko actually is dead. It's kind of what this is implying. If that one doesn't count, then Junko is dead and it has to be Mukuro
That's right.
who replaced Junko.
But according to the lights,
Which would explain Monokuma glitching
I got it.
and going offline for a
the
bit.
light they wanted, and yet
Then it may very include that.
Mastermind, the same person was killed twice.
Done. What about if the same person was killed twice?
Huh? Killed twice?
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far, but one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
You're gonna need air quotes around that second murder.
Murdered again?
Murdered and murdered and murdered, murdered and murdered and murdered. Just get the fucking Final Fantasy X music. Water and water and water, water and water and water, water, water.
Wait,
What?
wait. But the body had the Fenrir tattoo on it, right?
Nope. Oh, did it? It did, didn't it? Wait, did we ever see that? I can't remember.
Yeah, because we saw it on the hand.
Okay, so then it had. So I was right. The game was just. I was ahead of the fucking game.
Does that
If
mean
that's the case?
they
there
switched
could have been 10
places?
killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
I love hearing Starky's gear burn.
Technically, you're right, I guess.
Chihiro technically died twice, right?
Something like that.
Oh, it was Chihiro and then Chihiro's program.
Easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
It was Mukuro, of course. Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
What?
What? Yeah, they switched places. That's why
the
Junko
body had to be stored in the
is.
biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
That's why Junko and them are the same height and weight.
So was Mukuro pretending to be Junko at the very beginning then?
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on! Besides, who could that someone else even have been?
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
Nothing's gonna become obvious. Because Kyoko's totally delusional.
Oh, I see what they're trying to say. I see what they're trying to say. I had it reversed. Basically, instead of because the way they implied it, they implied that basically they reversed the order when explaining things. They're saying that Junko Inoshima was killed first, and then she was killed a second time, pretending to be Mukuro Ikusaba. That's what I think they're trying to say. I thought that they were trying to say, oh, that it was definitely Mukuro Ikusaba, and then like Mukuro Ikusaba was pretending to be Junko at the very beginning of the game, which wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta find another contradiction.
Someone else that Mukuro was killed as. Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima? Leon Kawata?
No, god damn it.
Chihiro, Mando, Kiyotaki,
Around we go.
Celestial, or maybe... No, there's no way anyone was murdered twice.
This is, was Junko wearing gloves at the start? This is suddenly very
Was
important.
it
Junko Enoshima? Leon Kawata?
Okay, there we go.
Mando, Kiyotaki, Fumi, Celestial, or maybe...
No, there's no way anyone was murdered twice.
Okay, so we have to. It was at the very end then.
Is this was it Junko?
'Cause it has to be
Leon,
Junko.
Chihiro, Mando, Kiyotaki, Fumi,
Because she's the only one who has like
Celestial,
matching
or maybe-
like bodily stats.
There's no way
Yeah.
anyone was...
No, that's wrong.
Celestial Luden, whatever.
Junko, wasn't her fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
What do you mean?
Well, remember what happened to her? She was impaled by a bunch of spears, all over her body.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered...
Okay, so it is kind of what I thought. It was number 2. It was theory number 2 that Mukuro used the body of Junko as like a fake replacement. Welcome on, Terius. Glad to have you.
Yes, and those are the only fatal injuries that match up. That explains why those 2 bodies are actually one and the same.
It's just the way they phrase the question threw me for a loop.
Let me see if I have this straight.
Stop showing it! Stop it!
Junko,
Get some help!
someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears. Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again. Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
It all matches up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered could easily be the
But then
same
what about the
injuries.
tattoo on the hand?
It wasn't there. Maybe it was drawn on?
It was,
Mukuro and
Yeah.
Junko are the same person?
because the corpse had the tattoo.
Oh, but it also had nails, didn't it?
Yeah.
So it was just drawn on.
Wait, so then... What does it all mean?
It means that there haven't been 10 victims, but 9, which also means that among the people we thought were dead, one is still alive.
And that's the true identity of the mastermind?
Who is it? Who's behind all this?
Hero, every time you open your mouth, God cries. If everyone's deaths except for Mukuro's were fake, or if everyone's deaths except for Mukuro were real, who the fuck do you think it
We
was?
already know the answer to that. It's Mukuro.
I love this Stargate. It's having such a great time. Starky's so mean to Hero. Look at what I have to deal with.
Body.
Take a look at what Hero said and tell me God doesn't have a sense of humor.
And made it look like she was the one who died.
How did you fit all that hair into that
Mukuro's
hat?
Still alive.
That is a good point.
She's gotta be.
Maybe Mukuro shaved it.
Total silence? Then I must be right. I'm right, aren't I?
Toko, why you're making that face just because you expect to be proven wrong? Mukuro alive? That one that's still alive is Mukuro, but can we really believe that? No, there's no way. There's no way Mukuro Ikusaba is still alive. What do you mean? Mukuro's fatal injury, Mukuro Ikusaba's profile.
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
What? For that to be true, then that couldn't have been her body we found in that garden. Is that really possible?
The body we found in the... It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right.
What
She
the
made it look
fuck?
like Junko's
Welcome on, Subi. Glad to have
body
you.
was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you
Frame
say?
drop? Oh, we're dropping frames.
Uh-oh.
All right, good. At least I discovered it before we continued. God, don't you just love how Twitch apparently does not want us to fucking end this series?
Nope, gotta keep going forever. Cash cow.
Twitch is literally like, yeah, this is the game that never ends. All right, let me go ahead and watch my fucking internet performance. See when it inevitably like evens out and actually starts working again. All right, there we go. We're back. It should stop dropping frames soon. Are we good? Nope, we're still dropping frames. Small indie company Twitch. I'm gonna go fuck it. I'm gonna use the restroom. I'm gonna be right back.
Oh my gosh.
This is what I do. And I my headphones are off, but this is what I do. Because there's nothing I can do. It's literally Twitch's problem.
Everything looks good to me.
Still dropping frames. Why are we still dropping frames? All right, there we go. All right, we shouldn't be. There we go. We're dropping less frames. Fewer frames. Yo, what's up? It's time for my biannual angry. Things are better here. I think it finally caught up. Yeah, we're finally caught up. So frames do be dropping. Time to get angry at creepy high school video game. Marshall, are you here?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. But yeah, Twitch doing Twitch things. Very quality platform. Glad to be here. 10 out of 10. Would experience frame drops that aren't my fault again. All right. Yeah, welcome on a Monkey in Dark. Glad to have you. So what did you do to improve the frames? Nothing. Twitch servers got their head out of their ass and started accepting the data I was sending. Using frame rate same 6 months ago, my boss. Oof. Set her desk on fire. That'd be true, then that couldn't have been her body we found in the garden. Is that really possible? Okay, so what are the truth bullets? Mukuro Yukasawa's profile. In addition, her physical features were as follows. Yoko's confirmed that the course matches these statistics. Did not have a single scar. Okay, so it can't be the profile. Poop in her car's air filter. Locker, notebook. There's no way it's number 5, right? Due to the explosion, the identity of the victim is unknown.
Why were they hit with a metal pipe? And... Huh.
So what's the other one? Mukuro's fatal injury.
It wasn't Mukuro.
Okay, what was Mukuro's fatal injury? Mukuro's fatal injury would appear to be a collection of wounds covering her body. What was the other one? Outcome of file number 5. There doesn't seem to be any contradiction here. Due to the explosion, the victim's body was identities unknown. They are, however, dead before the blast. The victim had also been struck in the head with an object. I'm very lost on what they're trying to get us to say it.
I think the profile...
Mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
Maybe you need to suck a bullet? For that to be true, then that couldn't have been her body we found at the garden. Is that really possible?
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
Nope.
Shoot!
You think, dude, what the fuck? What are you trying to get me to do, game?
Found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Can she still alive?
So there needs to be proof that it was
That's right.
Mukuro.
She made it look like Junko's body was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma?
My only thinking is Mukuro Ikusaba's profile, which mentions too soon.
The body we
Found it wasn't Mukuro.
Yeah,
That's wrong.
it had to have been Mukuro because of the mark on her hand, I guess. Even though someone could have just drawn that on with fucking
No.
like
Yeah.
Found
Sharpie.
in the garden was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of. The body's appearance and measurements are consistent with her records. Right, Kyoko?
She was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed 97 pounds. Her vitals were 31, 21, 32.
I like how they keep referring to them as vital.
Everything in her profile is consistent with that corpse.
And then there's the matter of the Fenrir tattoo.
I guess if the
So there's
tattoo
no
were drawn
question
on, the
it's
water
her.
would have ruined it. I guess.
But
That's actually a compelling
Mukuro's
point.
not the mastermind, then who's actually still alive?
Someone made it look like they died, but they're actually still alive. There's only one person it could be. I was fucking right. I was right in thinking that Junko Inoshima just faked her death. And the game didn't give me
Yeah.
fucking credit because I was too far ahead of it.
Here's my answer.
Sharpie sounds like
Junko is
Starky's
still
troublemaker
alive.
little brother.
It's the only possibility.
I was fucking right. Also, welcome on, officer. Glad to have you. I'm pissed that I was right and I fucking died only because I was ahead of where the game thought I should be.
Are you sure about that?
Huh?
Uh-oh.
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation.
Stop showing us this!
But we
Stop
saw
it!
her get impaled. She died right before our very eyes.
Welcome on in, Crafty Arts. Glad to have you.
If Junko were still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade.
Yeah, getting ahead of the case is common.
But you yourself confirmed she was dead, did you not?
Now that you mentioned... Sparky be like, game recognized my intelligence. It's not even that. I'm just upset that the game fucking punished me for because the other answer was more right than the answer you were supposed to give. Here to say hi, that you're lovely and the lurk. Thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate it. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. Poker, thank you for the follow. Welcome to live chat. Glad to have you. Oh, it's Poker E621. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. Wait, how did she hide her tattoo as Junko? I don't think Junko has a tattoo, which is the proof that we needed to make sure that it was Mukuro Ikasaba. Too much bird brain. I did check absolutely, and I can say for sure. Oh, hold up, we got boxed. We're being thrown into a box. Don't mind the explosions there for a show. Can the box, Starky?
She was dead. There's no question. Junko was dead.
What?
So, the idea
Is she
that
as-
she's still alive.
Is she a zombie?
It must be wrong.
Then you're withdrawing your previous statement?
I know you gave it your best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion was a dud.
We're also not a medical professional. It's really easy to fuck up grabbing someone's, like, veins and not feeling a pulse.
Too bad, too bad.
This case hasn't been decided just yet.
Thank God Kyoko's still here.
Yeah, thank you, Kyoko.
You haven't given up already, have you, Makoto?
Huh?
No, of course not. There's no way I'd give up that easy.
That's all well and good, but how do you intend to solve the problem standing in your way?
With violence.
Junko
Pulls out a gun.
absolutely died. Mukuro absolutely died.
Then both of them are dead, right? There can't be any kind of survivor story.
What the fuck are you going on about, Hero?
I think we need to look at this from the opposite direction.
Huh?
The opposite direction?
Let's
Oh,
assume
God damn it!
Junko is still alive. If so, how could she have survived?
you channeled Hina. it was for because on stream also you like straight up like said it at the same time too.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Let's assume Junko is still alive. If so, how could she have survived? How could Junko have survived? I checked her. She was dead. I'm sure of it. But still, if she were alive somehow, could it be that Junko's not the one that died? It wasn't Junko, but someone else entirely? Wait, no, but this comes back to my original idea. Was fucking Mukuro Ikasaba pretending to be Junko Inoshima? But
They
why?
switched places.
Maybe she used some sort of trick? Oh, good. Hangman's Gambit. My favorite. What?
Replacement. Replaced.
It's working so far. Replaced.
Now I understand.
The measures were the same so they could do it. I guess that would make
That's
sense.
it. What if she switched places with someone else?
But then why... The question then becomes, why would Mukuro Ikasaba pretend to be Junko Inoshima? Were they working... I'm dropping frames again.
No, no. Well, I guess...
Twitch, wait. Twitch does not want us to fucking finish this game. All right, we're back. It was a short one. It was a short frame drop. Pause and restart or refresh the page if you're still behind.
Switched places?
That's right. Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place. Specifically, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Game never ends.
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Why can't we hold all these
Which is
frames?
why the body's height and weight and everything match Mukuro's profile, right?
There's an anime trope there that's being used that you're overlooking.
I don't know anything
Are they
about the
sisters?
switching places thing, but
That maybe?
that had to be
Are they?
Junko
They're
who
fucking
got
twins,
stabbed
aren't
to
they?
death, right?
They're twins, aren't they?
Changing your name is a...
Wait, no, they can't be twins. Because we've seen what's her face looks like.
Yeah, but Junko's a fashion model. Hair dye's a thing.
I guess it's fair. I don't know. Welcome on, Chow. Glad to have you.
Yeah, you're saying they switched? When could they even have done that?
Stop showing us this! I beg of you, game!
Like she used some kind of ninja replacement technique?
Good point. There's just no way they could have switched like that. So maybe the whole idea is wrong.
There has to be some way. I need to figure out how to explain that they could have switched. They switched to the beginning.
I got it. The two of them may have switched places from the very beginning.
What? From the beginning?
Yes, from the moment we first met. If that's when they switched,
Stop it! Game,
they wouldn't
stop
have had to
showing us
switch
this
at the moment
fucking
of
scene!
death, right? After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
I wish you want to bet this is a censored version of the original CG2. It's
you're saying
100%
that
censored.
Junko we first met
Was Mukuro Ikasaba.
was actually Mukuro all along?
Then we'd already met her?
I had like a normal conversation with her.
When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was. So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko, and we never would have known the difference. That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
Wait, Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right? Junko never had any tattoo like that, did she?
Okay, I was wondering if they would bring this up.
Was it?
She could
Wait.
have hidden it with foundation or something like that.
Yeah. And then when we
If she
poured
did,
water on the
it
body.
likely melted away in the explosion.
Yeah,
exposing
okay.
The tattoo after the body was extinguished.
And then the fingernails match.
Plus, there were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's body.
Makeup exists, doesn't it?
They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
So then the question then becomes... Welcome on in, Ambrose. Glad to have you for the... let me go get a shout out for Ambrose Centario. Oh, thank you for the delayed rating alert. But yeah, welcome on in. Glad to have you. For those who do not know, I'm StarkyMorph, the Geek Chaos Crony Internet Variety Streamer, live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. EST. Mostly I play indie games, however, on occasion play games backed by bigger corporations such as Nintendo, or in this case, Spike Chunsoft. Spike Chunsoft's like a big corporation, right?
It's bigger.
It's like on it's big enough to not be indie anymore, at the very least.
It's like AA.
Gotta love myself some AA batteries. They make the best video games. But yeah, we're vibing with Danganronpa and a car crash, which is the car crash is Danganronpa, and also the fact that I keep dropping fucking frames. Ah. Oh, we're good. Maybe. No, we're not good. We're not good. We're never good. Why am I dropping frames? I'm sending out fucking like 4 when they're just I'm sending 4 megabits per second. I don't know why. I got nothing. I'm in spin. Hold up a moment while I spin. Nope, that's not the right. Excuse me, why didn't it... OBS, I'm gonna shit in your shoes. Hold up a moment. We're committed to the spin. Nope, that's... Oh, fuck me. That's the secret thing that I don't want to reveal yet. VTuber capture. Here it is. Spin. The box is spinning because of the frame drop. Thank you, Twitch. Nope, we're still dropping frames. No, we're dropping more frames. I'm about to flip a table. Twitch is a really good service. If any of your friends ask, tell them Twitch, you really recommend Twitch. There ain't no good way. Frames. I didn't know I needed that spinning bird box in my life. Damn it, Twitch. Yeah.
Why was it spinning? You can spin now?
Yeah, you can, because you can grab the like thing at the, like if you click on a source and then you can just spin it. Like there'll be like that thing at the top. Spin.
What?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Well, so you just click on a source, and then like it'll pop up like the box that shows you like, oh, okay, here's what this here's what the thing is, and then you could like there'll be a thing at the top that'll show like
What?
You know. Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I gotta try that out. 1 second.
Today we're learning today while frame dropped stream. This is the last trial. Fuck. It's frustrating as shit, ain't it? Hey Twitch, use all that goddamn money you have to maybe upgrade your fucking infrastructure. Okay, seems better now. Excellent. Perfect. It's in OBS 28 0 and after. Okay. So I still a little scuffed. Yeah, we're still dropping frames. Hey, Twitch. It's a small little indie company, Twitch. What the fuck is this? Frame drop less now.
You can rotate things.
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy. Damn.
Still dropping frames. Still really, really quality product. Smooth now. Twitch is burning. Frame dropped. Frame dropped. Well, I lied. This is the fucking final trial. Come on, Twitch. Literally, just let us finish this fucking video game. I swear to God. we took half the income, I'd expect some stability too. Yeah. You think that, hey, we're taking 50% of your income, you'd be able to actually provide a stable platform, but no. That's too much for small indie company Twitch. Maybe the complaining is what making me drop frames. Maybe if I praise Jeff Bezos's massive fucking ridiculous comparative income, the frames will stop dropping. Might need to disconnect and reconnect. The problem is if I disconnect and reconnect, there's a fucking chance it won't let me reconnect at all. Because I've had that happen before. Or it just said, okay, we're disconnected, definitely too much to ask. Because I definitely had it happen where we disconnected and then we just couldn't reconnect. Not as bad now. Love how shiny Bezos's head is. Are we? Nope. This is fucking hell. We're trapped in, this is streaming purgatory. Looks okay on my end at the moment. This is about as nice as I can get. The Starky, aside from Twitching the bed, how are you? We're doing okay. I would like to be able to finish this fucking game tonight. I think we're close to the reveal. Do I take the fucking 50-50 shot of stopping the stream connection and then reconnecting to see if that fixes it?
Go for it.
Did it work? Are we good?
Looks
Nope.
like it's back.
We immediately dropped some frames. No, we're still dropping frames. We're dropping like 25% frames. 30% frames. That was a quick down. Maybe I need to leave it down for a little bit longer. Oh yeah, it's dropping again. Maybe if I stop streaming on the Discord. I'm already at the lowest settings on the Discord. The frames are 30% off at Twitch. Actually, 40% off. Butter smooth on my end. It's the only September we'll get. What a discount. I'm gonna try stopping the Discord stream and see if maybe that fixes it. Like restarting this. It's helped a little. Can you see Marsh?
Yep, I can.
Okay.
One of the crazy thing that just happened though?
What?
You put that down, you took it down and put it back up. I got an error message from my computer on my end for some reason.
What the fuck?
I don't know. It was like, hey, OBS had a problem. And I'm like, why is my OBS having a problem? It's closed.
Yeah, we're still dropping frames. God, I fucking love... What?
Do we say, fuck it, we ball, and just finish it with dropped frames?
Welcome on, Shark. Glad to have you. See, you found Miss Fake Nails. We're currently dealing with Frame Drop, the fucking website. I think if I stopped streaming it on Discord, it might work. Let me stop streaming on Discord and see if that stops the frame drop. You can get to a midpoint if you trudge through frame drops.
Did they give you a safe spot?
It looks like that stopped it. I hate to say I think it's good. It's not fuzzy for me with the scrolling text in the upper left stutters a tiny bit every now and again. Seems better.
That's been the only thing I've noticed on my end was just when the frame drops, the scrolling text does, but the quality of the stream itself is good.
Okay, so I don't know why it's competing for fucking like I don't know what's going on that like I can't like because we haven't had issues with this before. We're like streaming on the Discord and streaming on like actual Twitch. Did Discord do something to change its fucking streaming measures? Because I should be able to do this just fine. And there goes the frame drops again. How high are you? Literally the lowest possible quality streaming on Discord. 720 FPS, 15 frames per second. Discord will eat your bandwidth. It's just bizarre to me. Because this has not been an issue until recently. Thanks, Microsoft, for making Discord a functional platform. Because I also want Marsh to be able to see this in real time. I'm gonna go with it definitely workable now. But I think it's only lags my encoding. Okay, it looks like we should... No, we're dropping frames. It's close, though. This is at least good music for figuring out tech issues, too. Real jam slash vibes to figure out tech problems. Yeah, I unfortunately I think we might have to. It's working now. We're dropping fewer frames for whatever fucking reason. We might have to. The frame drops aren't so bad it's unwatchable. Okay, let me go ahead and look at CPU usage. We go in. What if I end Firefox? Will that fix it? Oh my god, I missed this. Welcome on, Aetherwolf. I'm glad to have you. We end Firefox. Nope. That's not gonna fix it. Steam and you. All right, I think we have to go because none of that's fixing it. We have to go to the nuclear button. I'm sorry, Marsh, you're gonna have to deal with stream delay. This is profoundly frustrating. Twitch, Discord, one of you two needs to fucking figure out what your shit's going on. All right, let's continue.
But if she really did use foundation...
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro.
Is Steam updating anything? I closed Steam. Like, I stopped the entire program. Seems better. Yeah, I don't know what's happening because it's not been an issue until recently for whatever reason, where I'm just dropping frames out of nowhere. Like, either Discord or Twitch changed something about their streaming protocol that, like, interrupts with each other. And my internet's not good enough to make up for the slack. Is Marsh still in here? Marsh, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto.
Welcome on, Big Brain. Like, glad to have you.
But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure, making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
So Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her.
Oh, with stream dropping frames? Yeah. Which we had to, unfortunately means Marsh is dealing with stream delay.
In other words, it would be fair to say
I
that
also can't hear
Junko
the game.
herself was also the ultimate despair.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
I think he's just afraid.
Afraid? What's that mean, afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
You don't have to go fucking Zen Buddhist on us, Jesus Christ.
Why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity? As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her identity? When did I do that?
So if he still refuses to admit it, but he can try to deceive us all he wants, it doesn't matter. Because I've already figured it out. He tried to hide Junko's identity, and not just once, but twice. The first time was during our latest investigation. The phrase ultimate despair doesn't refer to a single individual, but a like-minded group of people. Oh, fuck me. Assume that while Toko and Jesai Jack... Okay. Yoko tests that both the stab wounds and the blow to the head were inflicted after death. It was during our latest investigation. The room's been locked up until this point. Okay, now. Fuck, which one? This? No, okay, fuck me. God damn it. Rio Akuma, thank you for the follow blood check. Glad to have you. You tried to hide Junko's identity not just once but twice. The first time was during our latest investigation. You got this, Burb? Okay, so it's not the Monokuma file where he admits... Locker notebook, Biolab secrets, group photo. Pokemon and Furry Curious, glad to have ya. Mukuro's fatal injury would appear to be a collection of wounds covering her body. What are you trying to... Not just once, the first time during our... So what stupid shit is here? I said a lot. According to the headmaster's report, Mukuro did not have a single scar or wound when she came into... You probably forgot. Case of headmaster's handbook. I'm missing something. Go test that both the stab wound and the blow to the head were inflicted after death. Is it not? Monokuma room in the data center open to where the mastermind has been. Check group photo again, I think. Something he didn't want you to see. Photo depicts all the Hope Speak students wearing another uniform. It's worth noting is that Mukuro is pictured while Makoto is not. Pokemon Dream Akuma, glad to have ya. Other than that, there's something else that's very strange about this picture. What here proves that... The tarp? Since the character of tarp was... So there's no doubt that was the tarp. That has to be the group photo. Oh, has to do with what Monokuma tried to keep me from seeing during the investigation.
Shoot.
Okay, fuck off. I'm genuinely lost here. Yeah, maybe a hint would be in order. So the photo is the answer, but not the answer. I'm assuming that means the photo is the answer to the next part. You were watching that? We were watching it? That seems to have been repurposed as a morgue. It's not obvious from the truth bullet descriptions. Welcome on, Luha Hoots. Glad to have you. Is it supposed to be the fatal injuries? Okay, cool.
I refuse to give up yet.
What is it trying to get me now back to owl lurking?
2 of them.
Okay, so what is it? Okay, great, this again.
Then they wouldn't.
Pay attention. You want to hit on the answer because there's a lot to remember? A hint, if possible. Something Monokuma did while you were investigating. While we were investigating, he turned it off before the good part.
He kicked us out of the room.
Oh, that's right. So the Monokuma is the biolab, the data center, and in addition, the areas directly connected to Mukuro Ikusa. Okay. Not the hidden room present.
The control room.
Which Monokuma control room. The Monokuma room in the data center open to reveal a small room used to command Monokuma. That's where the mastermind has been issuing commands. Nope, not it. What were you watching?
Shoot.
Watching.
Not the interview DVD, right? Thanks to Monokuma's interference, Makoto. Oh!
I got it. While I was in the AV room.
Oh!
That's fucked. Okay, that's very, very specific. But that's horseshit, because the way they phrase it, it makes it sound like it's related to the first case. Like the case of the case we did the first time around. That's actually like really horseshit phrasing. Because that wasn't involved in the first case. That's specific to this fucking case. Why did they phrase it like that? I'm not, okay, let me actually like, we tried to hide Junko's identity and not just once, but twice. The first time was during our latest latest investigation. It's because it's latest means the most recent investigation. Reading is key. So you're gonna have fun with the rest of this case. It wasn't just the monitor, the DVD player itself had apparently turned off, which of course meant the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened? Oopsie, looks like it broke, out of service. What? It just so happened to break just now. Yeah, okay, so at least Aether, you understand where I'm coming from, right? Where like, if you are speedy reading it, it's very easy to interpret as like the previous investigation. Which is why I was so confused, because I'm like, what do you mean the last investigation? Now then, when doesn't matter. Failure can strike anytime, anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right?
You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. And the reason you did that is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you?
Oh, yeah! If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
Okay, and then at which point she would have said her real name.
Makoto saw the real Junko. It would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke.
Yeah, I was thinking it was the latest, but I wasn't sure which piece of evidence it was focused on since I missed everything before this trial. No, it wasn't a fluke. The mastermind definitely orchestrated that power outage. And that's not the only time they tried to hide Junko's identity. Mastermind trying to cover up one other piece of evidence. I've got to reveal that. Moment of... Oh, great. This shit again. Final strike.
That's impossible!
The group photo.
This should prove it.
Yeah, because we couldn't see Junko in any of those pictures. The group photo had to be the proof.
The video wasn't the only thing you tried to cover up. You did the same thing with this group photo.
Uh-oh.
He did say "rar" a lot.
I noticed it just a little while ago, when we were all comparing the photos we got. In all the photos, there's a certain similarity, an unusual circumstance.
What's so unusual about them?
The unusual circumstance common to all these pictures. The unusual circumstance is Junko's face.
I got it! Junko's face. The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face. It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think? And on top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible. So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet. With all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is the real Junko. Which is why you had to have pictures that didn't show her face.
Because otherwise we would be able to tell. That's very fucking, that's like... That strikes me as being like infinitely convenient, right? That like they happen to have pictures where Junko's face was just not visible in any of them.
Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly revealed that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
Xanadu? What the fuck is Xanadu? I'm gonna see if I can get the stream working again in Discord, because I do feel bad.
Wait. What? 1 second. I've heard that word.
Xanadu, great film.
Is it a film? It is a film.
Okay,
What does it have to do with the case, Monokuma?
We're streaming on the Discord and we're not dropping frames, which is good.
Let it rest. We had to let it stew.
It needed a couple. We were making a fresh stew. All right, I'll keep an eye on the frame drops again. You two not know? No, I've idealistic place of paradise. Oh.
I believe everything Makoto said is true. Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she'd died. And the real Junko is still alive.
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation. This killing game. She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair.
Xanadu times 2!
Well, go on,
Oh
Alex.
my
Finish up before I have
God!
you. Xanadu again. Wait, is he enjoying being
With
cornered?
this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait! Hold on!
Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run. I'll prove everything. Right now.
Is this gonna be a wrap up? Closing, yes. Okay, closing argument.
What?
Oh
Already?
my god. This was the identity of the ultimate fashionista who I met in the main hall. What? The ultimate fashionista you met in the hall was...
Yeah, but it's their identity, so it's probably them standing together.
Yeah. Act 2. That's her actually dying. Where did the mastermind keep Mukuro's body? In the freezer. The mastermind attacked me with something. What was it? A knife. knife! When the mastermind attacked me, who was it that stopped them?
Kyoko.
It was Kyoko, but there's also 2 of these. But either of these could be fine. After the surprise attack, the mastermind fled my room. Kyoko. I guess that's supposed to be them fleeing. What did the mastermind do with the mask after they took it off? They put it on the other body. What is the condition of the dead body when I first found it in the garden? It had the knife in it. We couldn't identify the mysterious body because it got blown up.
Here's exactly what happened.
Okay, it looks like we got it.
We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko Enoshima, right after we all arrived here. But that wasn't the real Junko. The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place.
Which I guess makes sense. Wait, but then the question then becomes, why did Junko antagonize the Monokuma bot and die?
And that girl's
First
name
try,
was
it looks like.
Yeah.
Kusama.
Oh wow, good job.
Maybe-
My head was
because
spinning.
She lost... What if she lost her memories too and just thought she was
But it
Junko?
wasn't long before she died at the hands of
I don't
Monokuma.
know.
Huh.
Her last words were, "It wasn't supposed to end like this," so...
Okay, interesting.
Junko Enoshima. Her body
Also, you mean
was kept
Mukuro?
in a
Yeah.
biolab, which had been converted into a morph until Junko decided to put her body to use.
Oh wow.
Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using the tarp to carry her to the garden.
Yeah, okay, no, but this brings you mentioned it earlier. She thought she was invincible since she was in on it. That's fair. This does remind me of the comment you made earlier. How the fuck does the mask fit over all this goddamn hair?
She fabricated
Yeah.
the murder to try and frame Kyoko.
That's so much hair.
One big thorn in her side. Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school.
Maybe it's a wig. she
Oh, it must
she
be a
pulled off the
wig.
weave. Wig caps
Put
exist?
on a
That's
mask
fair.
And then attacked me.
Anime logic.
Making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room.
What if Mukuro was supposed to live, but Junko said her time was up?
Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body.
She's a fascination. Maybe she wears wigs. That I suppose that's fair. Also, welcome on in,
This was all
Roro-chan.
to
Glad to
make
have
us
you.
think The person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place. Finally,
Oh,
strapping
oh,
a
it's
phone
never
to
gonna
me,
not be
she was
funny
able
watching
to
Toko
destroy
get
any
fucking
remaining
yoked.
evidence.
Yeeted into the sky.
It's so good. Every time she just gets sent.
She needed to hide the body's true identity. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder. And the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma.
But a reminder, if the explosion did not kill Toko, nothing in this game will. Yeah. She was point blank for that fucking explosion.
The real Junko Enoshima.
First try.
That's the whole story behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
That can't be it. There has to be more,
Are
right?
you broken again?
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
We still don't know, like,
It's
why
time
we
you
were put in the
finally
school to begin
revealed
with.
yourself.
Yeah, there's a lot of answers we're still missing.
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
Over? Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case?
But holy shit, that tie was such a tiny detail I never noticed. You almost figured out from the start, Starky.
Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
Because we have other questions. That there is like half of the evidence we haven't fucking used yet.
Yeah.
The Toko's memory issue, the deal going on with the stuff in the lockers. I was wondering if maybe that was just like a bunch of red herrings.
What is going on? What?
Ultimate Despair, Junko Inoshima.
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
What the fuck is this voice? What is this?
Fucking god! Oh, it's beautiful.
You swear your fealty to us. We will reward you with half of the entire world. We've even drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor, status, in some of our home cooking. Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
No!
Oh, did you think I was being
She's
serious?
JoJo posing!
She's
Sorry.
straight up JoJo posing!
Messing with you.
That is a full fourth. We are at a 10 alarm JoJo pose.
It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
This is the mastermind? He's the real Junko Inoshima.
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free.
She-
Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day. It was like I was stuck in purgatory, or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
Your face.
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
the voice actress really said, I'm gonna give you everything and then nothing. Fuck you.
I mean, I think it's clearly on purpose.
Oh, for sure. No, that is the direction that they are going for, and it's perfect.
Almost impressive by how flat it is.
Chihuahuas are not cute. Change my mind. You're not wrong. Nor do I remember. No, I do remember seeing it. I'm sure I've seen her somewhere too. It was definitely before I got to the school. Before arriving at school.
I got it.
What?
That's right. It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover.
What's 2 plus 2 if 2 plus 2 equals 4? Is it 4? I was so fucking thrown off by that question.
And you were on it.
Oh, she has.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far, huh?
So I was right. Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began.
I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality.
Who the fuck was
I'm
Junko?
pretty sure you were Junko. Because, no, I know for a fact you were Junko because you made the Junko marsh. And then we were like, well, you've assigned yourself the role of Junko.
Oh my god. So I was Monokuma the whole time!
Oh my god, what a reveal!
Oh my god.
That's fucking amazing.
I just chose her because her hair is the craziest fucking shit. And I think I was really happy that Junko died because I remember giving one character the same voice as Hina. And when one of them died, I was like, oh, thank God, I don't have to do two of the same voices.
There's a little detail you notice. Junko has a bear hair ties while Mukuro has a bunny and a bow.
Yeah.
The bear was the bear. That's our fucking raid message. The bear was the bear.
Ha. Oh, you're talking about my cover photos and well, of course. Those are totally photoshopped.
Photoshopped?
Yeah, you know, edited to hell and back with like computers and junk.
Oh god, okay, we're dropping frames again. Fuck me. Right when you're doing voice acting. Fuck. Maybe it will clear up. Is this what copium is like?
Seems fine on my end.
Junko dropped the frames. All right, time to stop it and give it like 10 minutes to cool down. Oh, so they aren't real.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
Cut the Discord. Yeah, I think we just have to like cut the Discord and give it like 5 minutes.
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same. Because she was a different person all along.
I'm me. And Mukuro is Mukuro.
Go off, girl. Give us nothing.
She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista.
Mukuro even talks like she's got no fashion knowledge while pretending to be a fashionista.
Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist.
What are you going on about, girl?
Not even if they're twins.
Twins?
I know, it's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it. So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship. The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Oh my god. The voice acting is sending me into orbit. We started again?
So we were right. We were right. They were twins.
Yeah.
Me, Junko fucking Enoshima.
God, I love her.
And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair.
What?
The ultimate despair. God damn.
Whoa! She's a totally different person.
Oh my
now.
fucking god. Welcome out of chaos. Glad to have ya.
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell. I even get fucking bored with myself. But if you're twins, why do you have different last names? Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit? Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over?
Jesus
Make
Christ.
whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
Oh my god.
The writers really said, nah, we got nothing. Fuck you.
But if she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister?
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if.
Well, I suppose I'd better explain.
What the fuck?
What are you? What?
What?
Who is she? I don't know her.
For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes.
Oh, this bitch is a
The
theory.
so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that. But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my god!
Welcome on in Cozy on Main. Welcome on Kinji. Glad to have ya. Jesus, what you call this species today? A VTuber?
Leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way.
Jesus Christ!
Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the 3 atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive.
What the fuck?
It was atrociously
Whoa!
clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society. Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, Her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause.
What personality? You got fucking you got personalities plural. Jesus Christ.
She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra, unworthy of lines. Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away, which is precisely why I killed her, to meet everyone's expectations.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
The public fashionista persona. She has 10 million of them, don't worry. It was a dollar to fill, Junko.
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
She's like, I'm bored. I'm gonna kill my
God.
sister.
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter.
Oh my God!
Get it off the screen. Get it out of here. Get it away.
If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so
Welcome,
boring.
Morph. Thank you for the follow. Lab chat, glad to have you. Chico the Parakeet, welcome to the Lab chat, glad to have you too. What the fuck is happening?
So, I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal.
She literally said, "Uwu kills you cutely."
Just as I suspected.
Thank you for the stretch to the hydrate.
When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
Behemoth for reasons. Okay, hold up one moment. I gotta become Behemoth.
This wasn't supposed to. Why me?
So, you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance, but she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
How can you talk like that?
Junko became Bubbles with that
You
hairstyle.
sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary.
Also, I now have an opportunity to do this for Junko, so let me just... She killed her for improvising.
We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope, I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all.
Jesus!
Damn!
Uwu, existential dreads cutely. Life is meaningless. Uwu.
When I was born, I cried tears of total despair.
I fucking hate it. I can't make jokes about this goddamn game.
That's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill.
Welcome on in, Wiz. Glad to have you.
Those kinds of people, we can do anything. We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret.
I regret playing this game. I regret it. I regret it so much in this moment.
So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it? That's not true at all.
What?
Oh my God!
Where did the mushrooms
going
come
out of her
from?
head?
Where did the mushrooms?
We were twins. How could I not be sad? That's why it gets me so excited.
Oh, because she feels something other than despair.
Do you like this? Do you like this?
Look at the bear accessories. The bear accessories are sad.
Killing my precious sister with my own two hands. That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it.
What are you going about?
It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that.
Hikari hero. Come on in, Raiders. Oh God, what is even happening anymore? I don't not tell you. Welcome on in. For those of you who don't know, I'm StarkyMorph, Big Chaos Crow, Internet Variety Streamer, live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. EST. Mostly I play indie games, however, one occasion play a game that's backed by a big corporation, such as Nintendo, or in this case, Spike Chunsoft. Me and Marshmallow Bears have been playing Danganronpa, and we're at the fucking climax with this ultimate character reveal of the real Junko Inoshima. Fucking everything is exploding. We've dealt with 5 personalities so far. That car crash is my fucking will to live in this moment. It is a flaming ball of death and violence.
Super despair.
She said the word.
It just feels so.
What is happening? It's worse and worse.
What the hell is wrong with you?
The smartest thing Hero has said in the entire game.
And my sister too. In that moment of death, I think she
Soup.
must have felt
Super,
like
super,
despair.
super soup.
After all, to be murdered by your own sister.
You let
Nobody
Hero
has
live.
an
He's
example but someone
he's our
else.
himbo.
She must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness.
It's the super despair
I'm
sisters.
so jealous of her. Super jealous.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe.
Yeah, the game fucking acknowledges it. This is the first time anyone has openly acknowledged the weird fucking horniness of all of this. God damn it. Kyoko, you're the best character in this entire game, and it's kind of close because of how much fun the voice actress for Junko is having. Because goddamn, the voice for Junko is having the best time of her entire life.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts.
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak. So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
I'm gonna have a stroke.
No, I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Cause on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
Had to hit her with a buzzer.
Coco, you can shut up now.
Kyoko, please stop talking. I beg of you.
Don't you mean had that noble blood?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
Oh, wait, what the fuck is she about to reveal?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so
Okay, so she does have 6 personalities. The 6th one's just Monokuma.
You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away.
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer. So how about the next one? Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating.
Damn straight. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries. And then we'll have our victory.
I'm glad we decided to split these last 2 streams into 2.
I can't.
Right?
This has gone on for so
Alright,
fucking
well,
long.
let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean I got it. It must have something to do with our entrance day exams.
I think the implication is that Monokuma is a very distinct voice, and that's why she sounded the same when the Hina spoke through him earlier. Oh, okay. Welcome on, Prissy Pants. Glad to have you.
There! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
Thinking back to what Monokuma's told us, the memories that were stolen from us, and what they must be related to. It's gotta be the founding of Hope's Peak Academy, right?
It's either that or the motives.
Okay.
Shoot.
Time for the truly unhinged part of the game. What do you mean it's just now beginning? The
I
motives?
got it. You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
So you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important.
Oh, there goes the frame rate drops. Hold up a moment. Stopping the stream. We'll give it,
Now,
like...
Volta?
Oh, no. Wait, no. It's at... Hold up. I stopped the Discord stream and I'm still dropping frames. This is 100% on Twitch at this point. That's 100% on Twitch. Don't you love Twitch as a service? It's really good and not at all broken and buggy and glitchy as fuck. All right, we're good.
It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners.
The frame drop should be stopped. So yeah, pause and restart.
Why is JoJo Junko the monotone one?
I mean, have you seen JoJo's? I think you could get away with reading just about everyone except for like 5 characters in a monotone voice, and it would be just as effective.
So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme?
Oh, what the fuck? Desire?
Theme?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all.
I think it's desire.
When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
Remember that movie Split? I did not watch that movie. The theme for the motive Monokuma gave us for the first murder. Monokuma gave us those DVDs. On my DVD was footage of my family, and Sayaka's was her and her friends. They had a dream they all shared. So the first motive we were given was...
Connections.
Yeah, human connections.
The driving force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Oh, there goes the frames again. Twitch, I beg of you, let us finish this fucking video game. We're so close. Okay, there we go.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationship.
Push through it. We're pushing.
For example, your family.
You know what's ironic? Despite being way crazier than Genocide Jill, Junko got super offended when everyone compared the two of them back in the second trial. You are very close.
For example, your friends.
Okay. Scream now? Mayhaps?
I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results. It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay! Time for the
Oh my
next
God.
question!
Ah!
So, what was the theme for the second motive?
Second motive was secrets, right?
Yeah.
Then we got the weird envelopes from Monokuma. Mine mentioned how I used to wet the bed, so the theme for that was... the past?
Yeah, because those secrets from our past.
It was our past, right?
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was... embarrassing memories and secrets!
Oh my... Her voice actress is having so much fun,
The
though.
whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question.
Welcome on a lot. Glad to have you. How's the chaos? I have no words. Besides fuck Twitch for... besides fuck Twitch and or Discord for doing weird shit to their streaming services.
So, what was the motive for the third murder?
The theme for the third murder was money. Going to buy your... This one was like desire, right? Greed?
Yeah, greed.
It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again!
Is it?
Because we have human connections, the past, and greed.
Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass
Oh,
Sakura's
fuck.
crazy-ass death?
The motive in the case of Sakura's death was, what was it that made Sakura decide to kill herself? It had to do with Monokuma exposing Sakura's secrets. So the theme of the motive in that fourth case was betrayal.
Was it just secrets in general?
I got it.
I think
In her case, it was
because it can't be secrets because otherwise number 2 would have been secrets.
True.
I think it was betrayal very specifically because also that the piece of information that was revealed was a betrayal of trust.
Precisely. You
Yeah.
see, once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards.
Junko's English VA is Amanda Miller. Amanda Miller, you glorious mad woman. You must have had so much fucking
What
fun.
else? I'm gonna Google what else she was in. 'Cause
Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world. In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth. They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world.
Yeah, betrayal of trust was the motive to promote the worst case scenario for the students. Amanda, please.
This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Seed of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment.
Royal Junko is a lot of fun for sure.
And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope.
Oh, I get what she's trying to say. The hope of maintaining a human connection, the hope of keeping something secret, the hope of having your wishes come true, and the hope of repairing a broken connection.
Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours? Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories. What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
Oh, because we're stuck here. We're stuck here no
Yeah.
matter what.
Yeah.
And so if it was known that we were stuck here, none of those fucking motives would have mattered shit.
Yeah.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway.
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
I was not expecting that fucking reference.
Really?
Then hurry up and tell us.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world.
It's a fucking apocalypse, isn't it? The outside world.
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
So something really did happen out there.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there? Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I wanna see too. See your faces sink into despair. Now then, open sesame! Behold, the world beyond the school walls! This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
What the fuck?
What?
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
It's a Monokuma themed apocalypse. Fuck off.
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
Monokuma caused 9/11.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense.
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something. What you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
Did you just skip over Toko's dialogue?
Listen, Toko doesn't get I'm not allowing Toko to say one more goddamn thing. I am over her. We should recognize it. Where did the mushrooms come from? They just are summoned by sadness. What about it should we recognize? This whole thing is insane.
That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try.
Better kick your brain in the ass, because it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die.
Toko is banned.
Don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more, because now it's time for the final class trial.
Isn't that the typical Japanese trope to represent depression? Oh, like a mushroom growing on your head? Genocide Jack's memories, photo of Kyoko and the headmaster, group photo.
Come on, bitches. What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy, confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing.
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
If nobody can remember anything, this is the end for all of us. What other
Wait.
choice do we have?
No!
Come on, bitches!
Please do not tell me Genocide Jack's fucking memory is the key to unlocking all of this.
Nobody can remember. No, it's wrong.
Oh, I'm in Spain. Oh, I'm in Spain.
Oh my god.
Actually,
Genocide Jack's the key?
Who might remember?
the other Toko, Genocide Jack. The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality's forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
Oh, good.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places?
Okay, Toko is no longer banned.
No, absolutely not. That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity.
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on now.
She's gonna be like, oh, master. Never mind.
Da-da-da-da! It's me, your friendly neighborhood.
Oh my god! The Junko Genocide Jack collab?
Boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
It really is just two VTubers collabing to destroy the world.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
She's so real for that.
Oh,
She is so real for that.
That wasn't even a fucking voice actress take. That was just like they were just following her around, and she met someone new, and that was just her honest reaction.
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Oh my fucking god.
Nice to meet ya.
Nice to meet you too.
That's enough. Just look at the stupid screen.
Aye, aye. Roger, you got it, Captain.
Oh my fucking god. Then how the fuck were Junko and what's her face allowed in here if they had connections to whatever thing was causing the apocalypse?
Well,
Maybe
does
they
it
kept
look
it
familiar?
secret?
The fucking headmaster was the worst man at vetting in his entire goddamn life.
I don't have all the details, but of course it does!
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do!
I'm fucking.
Oh my god.
I'm done. I'm over. I'm done. It can't. There's no more will to live to remove.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know?
That is fucking objectively not true.
Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
A tragedy?
It's COVID.
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember with a kiss.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening, but it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
What?
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event. What is? Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is now?
Specifics, girl, specifics!
Get it?
Remember how Hifumi remembered Celeste's real name before? The general consensus among fans is that Celeste bashing his head in undid the memory wipe.
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago. It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster. Either way, there's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Why are you being so vague?
No time flat. The world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
You've given us no information. Fuck you. You're banned from late birthday party.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Yeah, I need to add a fucking like
Tragic.
a ding a sound effect because you actually got it right.
Tragic. Worst person I know makes a valid point.
Just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Morose saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! To die! This is a true tragedy!
I love her voice actress so much.
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel. Whatever happened, doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right?
The writer said, apocalypse, fuck you.
The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
How can the world just end? It's the world!
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic.
There's no need to panic. This isn't a test.
Panic.
Just nod or shake your head and we'll do the rest.
Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway. So the world ending isn't that big a deal.
What are you going on about?
Come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous, I have another ridiculous story to tell you. It's the story of the Togami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
Okay, no, but this might be a better ending for Byakuya than killing him.
What? What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
The illusion of choice. I'm gonna go with the Togami family fell.
Well done, peasant.
But I didn't say anything yet.
Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! Okay, no, but this final segment is perfect.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it. Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty.
Oh, fuck me. I accidentally...
It might be a
So no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think? Do you think it might be a disease, getting bored so easy? I mean, do you think I might be sick?
Anyway, like I was saying, Byakuya's
You said the
entire
thing,
lineage has been
circles.
totally
You're only going in
annihilated.
circles.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Tagami name has perished.
Stop with these idiotic jokes.
Stop! And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
They couldn't possibly be gone. The Togami family is destined to guide the world.
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked up a year ago.
Oh my
Hold on.
god.
That doesn't make any sense.
Huh? I don't make sense.
You don't. That is, you were correct.
There's no way that happened a year ago. I mean, we only came to this school a few
They
weeks
took your
ago.
memories, dipshit. Not the JPEG
Some kind of
zoom.
world-ending event happened a year ago. Then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Mistaken?
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
Spin!
A few weeks ago? Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
It's been 10 years.
2 years ago?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
Wait, what? Yeah, it turns out memory manipulation is really fucking powerful and good. 2 years ago, what is that?
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth.
So that means they're all actually 2 years older than you thought. This is an acceptable outcome,
And the truth is, everything is cause and effect.
I think. I don't think any of them were... Does that mean they're all the legal age? I don't remember if any of them were younger than 16.
So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right?
They're 17, I believe? Okay. It's still creepy as fuck! It's still kind of creepy as fuck, though!
What are the memories I took from you?
Come now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
How are we supposed to answer?
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
Still, we have to answer somehow. If we don't, everything ends right here. The memories that were stolen from us, if what Junko says is true, we first came here 2 years ago. The rest only remembers getting here within the last few weeks or so. So the memory she took from us is their lives at Hope's Peak.
Yeah.
Done! If we accept that what you say is true,
I hate that this Junko poses the slutty teacher pose.
then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
Nope. Nope. No. Nope. No. I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
Seriously? This routine again?
Shut up, hero.
2 years worth of memories?
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy. And that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life.
Welcome on in, Mr. Big Bunny. Glad to have ya.
That's not possible.
I want to think that too, but I don't want to believe it. But there's nothing but our, but that's nothing but our desire. I don't want to believe. I want it to be impossible, but if that's the truth, then we have to accept it. Aoi is really the one acting most sensible of this group.
2 years worth of memories.
I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
What? No.
Just surreal.
The group photo. You for sure have gone to a class.
2 years have passed? How freaking old am I?
Everyone's so conflicted.
Woohoo!
2 years. I could never lose.
We've been living here for hell no! I mean, I haven't got.
Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
Okay, I guess not. Or I was
Shoot!
think about it one more time. There must be contradiction.
2 years. I could never lose.
We've been living here for hell no! I mean, I haven't got.
You're close.
This is all just us. It's how freaking old.
Everyone's so conflicted.
I don't want to believe it, but I know there's evidence that reveals the time the students we lost.
2 years.
What are the
I
bullets?
could never lose something like that.
Attended a class.
Shoot!
Oh, the Notebook.
2 years worth of memories.
The locker
lose something
the locker
like that.
notebook.
We've been living here for hell no! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome. Heck, I've
Never even gone to a single.
You have gone to a class because the notebook.
That's wrong. Hero, there's something I'd like you to take a look at. This notebook right here.
I believe they've stated that Hiro was old enough to buy beer, so he was at least 18. He was at least 1 year older than everyone else, so he's in his 20s probably.
Hey, why is my name written on it?
I found it in the locker room on the 2nd floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
Wuzza, is something wrong?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that. This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt! But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing! No way!
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak, but somehow, you forgot all about it.
Think of the hydrate.
Lies! It's all one big lie!
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
And whose pocketbook is that?
Hiro's handwriting is horrible, no surprise there. It's actually explicitly stated that Hiro's handwriting is good, because if you have his mom tricked him into believing that if you have bad handwriting, a ghost will steal your skin or whatever.
It's mine. And the
Yeah.
handwriting inside is also mine.
Because that's a
No
plot
doubt
point.
about it. But just like Hiro, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
After seeing
Do you
all
like
the evidence,
this?
do
Do you like
you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here. Shit, man, I've never been to a funeral. Hell yes!
God damn, I love her.
How are you the ultimate despair but never gone to a funeral?
Right here, he's 20 since 20 is Japan's legal drinking age, so he's now
How
22.
many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on? How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right? And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago.
She makes funerals, not join
The
them.
biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game. Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind. I'm bored. Explaining stuff is boring.
What?
We are bored of this world.
Oh
Everyone
my
always
God.
talks big, declaring all the great
I like
things
to
they'll do.
imagine that
Then they
that
always
she
fizzle
like
out.
has like a 3-second interim where she just switches a hat out every time.
It's just so desperately fucking boring!
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves. I'm sick of expositioning all this shit.
Figure out what?
The writers really said, players, gameplay, take it, do it. We're not
Figure out the
explaining
plot for
ourselves.
us. We've given up.
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
Where our memories come apart. Shame about the event where we must have lost our memories. I can only think of one time. Just after I set foot in the main hall for the first time, and that was
Entrance ceremony.
when we fainted. We
Oh.
Can't think of any time other
It's because we got here and then immediately fainted and then woke up in a room. Right, this birdie's off to eat. Be good, y'all. For sure, thank you for being here, Tianos. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful
Step
evening.
foot in the main hall. When I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh? So I don't know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right? And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk.
Every time Dino Icon Leon the first night because the devs got sick of looking at them? Yes, that's been mentioned a couple of times actually. Welcome on board, Yellow. Glad to have you.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
You got it, honey. 2 years of memories? Poof, gone. Which means, of course,
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time.
So induced comas then? Not really that. It's the 2 years happened. It's just that because we can't remember them, it's just like it's like if you've ever used editing software and you like cut a clip and then it just like you can just stitch the 2 bits together and it looks continuous.
Yeah.
Can I tell you which was
As the
Toko?
time passed, you just don't think that it did.
Can I tell you which was Toko Fukawa's human connection to kill? It was revealed in Ultimate Despair Girls. Go for it.
Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other.
But by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school. That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
Isn't that spoilers for the second game? Is it?
Yep, that's what they reveal. You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing each other. And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated. What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
You're the one who set things up to be like this!
I love you all so much.
What the fuck is this? What is this? What is this line?
What?
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly. It's only natural that I would fall in love.
Girl, what the fuck?
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it. All about the
Oh
idea
my
we came up with as the
God.
ultimate despair. Our plan to bring despair to all mankind.
The ultimate despair? All mankind?
Let's go back in time 2 years, okay? Back to when everyone first came to this school. School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness. Oh boy, it was just the worst. Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the time of your lives.
But that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year. Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. the tragedy. All too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end. And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
What are you?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know? It's almost like a natural phenomenon.
God, I fucking feel that right now.
Everyone is capable of it, and now the entire world has fallen into despair.
Welcome on, Kim. Cool, glad to have you. Thank you for 15 months of tier 1 subscription. Enjoy the afternoon emotes.
Starky, okay, I'll admit I might be addicted to flatbread, but in all honesty I think it's a non-issue.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter
So
at
true,
hand.
bestie. We do be despairing.
Okay, so let's get back to the story. Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors. The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
And then, something super neat happened! Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once! So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter! That's right! It was transformed into a shelter!
You said... You know what? Fuck it. I don't care anymore.
I said it twice!
Now,
Oh my god.
someone was responsible for that transformation.
This
for
game's
creating
broken
what would
me.
eventually become your prison. Do any of you know who that might have been?
When it turned Hope Speak into a shelter and isolated us? It's gotta be the headmaster, right?
I got it! Could only have been the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside. That's why he asked us to make that promise. To say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake. It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea. He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school. So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe?
This is pretty good art. 16 people is not enough to repopulate the planet, not even close.
Became a cave
No.
that made it impossible for you to escape despair. I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It
Especially
saved me a ton
Especially
of
if you're looking
time.
at the 16 people in Japan, which is one of the most, you know, like, biologically homogenous, like, nation states in the entire world. The inbreeding would just destroy everything really, really fast.
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits. Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for
Oh,
me
they weren't planning to
Mukuro
breed by
get
themselves, but
to
rather to guide
work.
the survivor of humanity. That makes more sense.
And thus began the killing game.
Me and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years was waiting for that moment.
Wow, they, the guy was like 16 students, 2 of them specifically the evil that would destroy everyone.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
Only let us live? So we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
Why? Why would you do that?
Because this was so much more than a simple high school deathmatch. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them, which is why
Well, why don't you tell me?
The Mastermind did it to show everyone in the outside world that was... This game will never end. What?
Hijack.
Now I understand.
You would be much better at Wheel of Fortune than I would.
No. When I see all those empty spaces, I'm like, I have no clue.
Starky doesn't know, but this game is infinite. Also, the implication is that Jin Kirigiri has no idea that Junko and Mukuro were part of the Ultimate Despair.
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another. Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Isn't the power of television just amazing? By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
Are you serious?
But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
Oh my god!
Expelled them?
I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
So, we're placing her into the garbage shredder, right?
Give and take? You're so full of shit!
And there's a reason I chose you guys to survive when all the other students were dropping like flies. I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
Makoto finally said a curse word.
The truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless? You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless, how would you react? What would you do?
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Truth can be full of despair, too. Like right fucking now.
Truth, full of despair. That's...
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless. I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Meaningless? Then we've been murdering each other for nothing?
Junko, can you spare one of your personalities for Makoto to have?
Think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
We weren't just random strangers either. We were classmates. we'd spent 2 years
This doesn't
together.
prove shit, though. Like, that's how foundational memory is to someone's personality, like, to someone as a person.
No,
Yeah.
even I can't laugh
They,
at that.
she even said herself they wouldn't have killed each other if they had all their memories.
We get it. We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already. So help us. I'll do anything. Just help me.
We're throwing Hero into the garbage fire as well.
Isn't begging for his life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me. All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it. No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself, so I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying? If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself? Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all goners for sure. Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Well, even if it's all true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you. For the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed? What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them.
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
That is horseshit, and that will not stand up in court, ma'am.
That's all it took for you to start killing each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals.
That's why anyone was murdered here, peasant.
Say what you want about hope, but we're all creatures of instinct, right? Despair comes naturally.
Hell yes! That's funny as shit!
No!
Your Honor,
This
she
isn't
was
just some
being
game to
silly.
us. It's
She was being silly and
plain
goofy.
simple.
It was a
You
prank.
stole
I
our
destroyed the world as a
memories.
prank. It was
There's
haha
reasons
funny.
for us to do it. You pushed us all into a corner.
I'm actually glad that they're acknowledging that, like, no,
It's all your fault.
yeah.
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh? But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to
Your
a
Honor,
close
Junko
soon.
pleads Oopsie Daisy. She's so
What do you
quirky.
mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that little rule, did ya? Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote, I decided to change the rules.
What?
Oh, good.
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished. If even one of you votes to punish hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me, and punish everyone on the side of hope.
Even if it's just one person?
Oh, but don't worry, I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this.
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win,
Lockdown from the
punish you
world, the votes being
guys.
changed. I really hate this now.
You'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
What?
You mean we just...
We'd have to just live here?
She's saying she'll let us live.
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me. And make your way to the outside world.
I'm sending you into the fucking cheese
Enter
grater.
a world fallen from grace, where only despair exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed.
Wait a sec! I just got hit with an inspiration bomb! Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all! So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment!
What? You can't just...
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
And I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down! Makoto, you're up!
Me? Yeah. If and acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
What is to stop you from wiping our memories again?
So
Exactly.
let me make this clear. Everyone has two choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished, then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live
Interesting.
out your lives.
Sacrifice me? But that's...
What? Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence? Are you afraid of being punished? Don't you have faith in your friends?
So she doesn't get punished in either scenario.
I'm assuming that if we would get yeeted out of here, but she would be
It's
punished.
okay. You're right to be afraid. It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
Guys, it's so beautiful. Your lovely faces, eroded by despair, have come together as one.
Besides, Yoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
What?
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right? That's why he tried to trap you all here after all. The least you can do is try to honor your dead father's wishes.
Kyoko, one person's despair is enough to seal your fate. Isn't that just the most hopeless outcome ever?
So, who do you think's gonna give in? Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair! We're not gonna lose to you!
So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh? Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with. It's time for the final vote. Everything will come to an end. Your stupid hope. And your stupid life.
The final vote. This is it. The ultimate confrontation. I have to show everyone. I have to make them remember. I have to convince them not to give up. To live in despair. That's not really living at all. Okay.
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy. By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
What is...
If I die, the purifiers will
I wonder if
switch
you have to use
off.
different pieces of evidence
In
for
other
each of
words,
them.
As soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Meh.
All of you will have to leave.
Oh, we have to scan Hope.
You'll have to go into the world outside, where
Ah.
only death and despair are awaiting. So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die?
But no, something everyone's gonna be consumed by despair. Okay. If there's no hope left in the world, but despair is contagious like you said, then so is hope. I'll use my own hope to plant seeds of hope inside everyone else.
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
If I were to die, that would be the end of...
Don't lose hope now!
All my fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place. But to live means moving forward, right? So even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't have any choice, do we? I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me. So that's why, no matter what, I need to get out of here. The whole fortune.
This is cute. Literally shooting
This is-
Hope into everyone.
That is adorable, actually.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, We'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
Oh, and it changes.
The air
Yeah.
outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifier.
Don't lose hope now.
Most anime way to win.
I've been thinking about all this, and I was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do?
Aww.
This is adorable.
Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm. That sounds like something she'd say, right? No. I think that's definitely what she'd, which is why yeah! I've made up my mind!
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end.
I've decided.
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air purifier. Say whatever you want. I've made my decision. If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
The meh is so good every time.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting. Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school. Hell, no matter how I look, still hate it. Oh, but no matter what, Master has to come along with us.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end.
I've decided.
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air. Say whatever you want if I die. In other words, the communal life you've all. I can keep on living as long as I have my master's love.
You know what? If it works, it works.
You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
Don't lose hope now.
What's the matter? You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you? Ridiculous. It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair. But don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you. I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the mastermind. Besides, the Togami family isn't dead, because I'm still alive. So until I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known,
we won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never.
One more.
Oh, the music's
If I were to die,
changed.
that would be the end.
I've decided.
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air. Say whatever you want if I die. In other words, the communal life you've all. I can keep on living. All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the
Oh,
world outside.
this is the theme song. Oh my god, this is so fucking anime.
I already said I would claim the mastermind's life by whatever
That
means.
is anime as shit.
So, what are you gonna do? Will you
Come on,
just die?
Kyoko.
Is that what you want?
Don't give up hope
Don't
now.
lose hope now.
That is a fucking clever
I
transition.
don't really know my father, so I can't pretend to know what he was thinking. But even if we're just connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here. I can't explain why exactly. But if I'm sure of anything, I'm sure of that. Just because we don't actually know anything. Does that mean we can't understand? Could it be that... No, never mind. So, Makoto, I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck. I think you came here for a different reason entirely. You came here to bring down the ultimate despair.
Are we the ultimate hope?
You came here
Oh
to
my
confront
God!
despair without ever giving up. And if that's true, I think we could call you the ultimate hope. What do you think?
What the hell are you?
The ultimate hope has been... What? What do you think has been added to the truth? This game will not end!
So uncool. Your stupid faces, the stupid things you say,
Ah!
the stupid way you all treat each other.
He is the power of friendship.
So uncool. So unhip. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Lame, 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 lame.
I'm not any kind of elite anything. Hope isn't a talent you develop, but I still. You could telegraph that we're making the right choice, girl.
You suck! What do you want? So uncool! You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Your idiocy ends here.
You're gross. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair.
You suck! What do you want? So uncool!
You're unbearable.
Hope is a joke.
I hate this.
Who are you?
Would you like to die?
You're gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair.
Despair into tomorrow.
Hope keeps on going.
Get shot with an actual bullet. Fuck you.
I refuse to give up. I refuse to get bored. I refuse to throw it all away. I refuse to despair. Because all I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward.
What's going on? What's happening?
Not the frames. Oh, thank God, it was just a short one.
Things probably got a little bit too crazy at the end.
They only draw the poses when they're backed into a corner. Hey! 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 Hey!
Looks like
Hey!
we've reached the end. I think it may be time to vote.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
Good. I'm ready to go.
Let's put an end to these trials. Put an end to the killing with our own hands.
It fixed as soon as he slammed his fist. Junko Inoshima! It's time to go into the Pear Wiggler! It's time! Debate the game smooth sailing from here.
The hell?
Indeed.
You've lost, Junko.
I lost?
Oh God.
We're almost there.
I lost me. No way.
Well, that's just...
It can't be. You still won't accept it?
Even the ultimate despair herself is vulnerable to the onslaught of despair, it would seem.
What the heck?
But there's no use trying to fight it now.
Well, that's just... totally the best!
God damn it!
Oh no!
Oh!
So this is despair.
We came to this school 2 years ago, created our incredibly detailed plan. I even killed my own sister for it.
And now
To come this far and fail at the very end!
True despair.
This is the most ultimate despair!
What are you talking about?
And now
Don't you see? I was so hopeless and desperate. I was bored of the world the moment I was born! That's why I've been looking forward to this so desperately. This once-in-a-lifetime experience. It's my first and last colossal despair here at the moment of death. To have the chance to take the taste of the highest grade despair. The ultimate failure of my dreams.
true despair.
Ah! I am so hopelessly happy right now.
Huh?
Wait, is she enjoying this?
Anyway,
Anyway, so are you prepared to admit defeat?
You think I care whether I win or lost? Either way, it doesn't change a thing.
Totally the best!
Outside is only despair. Inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you.
That's not true.
Not possible.
You're wrong. Huh?
Don't make me repeat
Let me tell you this right now. We no longer fear despair.
Okay.
Because we've decided to enter the outside world with hope. Yeah! Makoto totally seduced us over to his side.
Everyone,
Hey,
you said that despair is as contagious as any disease.
however,
But the same is true of hope. All you have to do is look at us to see how true that is. Welcome on out Aka Sledge. Glad to have you.
Hold the lemon tank and despair.
Behold the lemon tank and despair. Kyoko.
No.
Ah, stop it! Stop it! I hate those faces you're making! To see this awful looks causes me nothing but pain!
There's one last thing.
Alright, let me just say one last thing. If you guys want to get all hung up on the word hope, there's no skin off my nose. Now just be warned. From this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide! Maybe you'll find some hope, but there is a very fine line dividing that hope from bitter despair. From that, you still plan to cling to your hope?
Of course, because we...
It's fine.
Shut up! Shut up! That was a rhetorical question! You interrupted my monologue! I'm almost done though, so whatever. Because it's almost punishment time, right?
Do you really intend to go through with this?
That was the agreement, right?
Hold on. It's not like I want you to die. You don't have to.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
What?
How many times do I have to tell you?
The act of living brings me no hope at all! All I want now is to taste the despair of death that you only get once in life, so...
Don't get in my way!
Uh-oh.
So this is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful. Even a tenth of this despair, even 100th. I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair. I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth. Okay, let's do this.
Spin. Look at those eyes spin.
Oh my god, you got the
I reserved
hypno
an
eyes.
extra special punishment for last. Let's give it everything we've got.
She's going full Uzumaki. It's punishment time! The Wiggler. You going into despair Wiggler. Junko has been found guilty. Time for the punishment!
Oh, and she just walks there.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
I'm concerned immediately by this framing. What?
What?
Is she
Is it
getting
the whole school?
Is she getting
It's
every
everything!
punishment? The ultimate punishment. Is she getting punished? She getting all of the other punishments? Yeah, the 1,000 blows. The cage of death. The burning of the Versailles witch. Excavator destroyer. The blast off. Which is the way she killed the person at the very beginning of this game. After school lesson. The dicks. Junko,
Mickey's
it's time
dick
for your
smasher.
dick flattening. There we go. God damn. That is the... She is a fine red mist. What the ever-loving fuck is happening right now? The ultimate punishment. She got turned into fucking vapor. Danganronpa. Know who the guy at the beginning of the game was who died, right? Yeah, that was Kyoko's dad. And that's how everything came to an end. Can I put in a request to play the rest of the games, please? Yeah, we're gonna play the second and third ones. We're taking a break because Chai has requested we play Aegis Rim 13 Sentinels or whatever. I can't remember. I can never. It's four unrelated words that could be put in any order, and I can never remember. Now, how the fuck did the remote not get dick smashed? Plot convenience. The final class trial. Junko Inoshima, the ultimate despair. Life at Hope's Peak Academy. It was all over. Chapter 6. Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death. Did Starky ever play 999? No? You received the Monokuma hair tie present. Do you want to save? Yes. Sure, in case there's... But even after saying it was all over, it's not like the building exploded or collapsed in on itself or anything. Our 3 games to the 4th game that is TPS, I promise you, 999 might be up your alley. That wasn't the kind of ending waiting for us. Nothing changed.
I heard 999 was good.
Is it also like this style of game where it's like very story focused and a lot of characters?
Yes, I think it's like a series of games. If I remember, 999 was on the DS.
We'll have to add that to the queue then. By the way, there's a what if story called Danganronpa. If it's called Danganronpa, it's not canon story of what if Mukuro didn't die and Makoto got injured by the spears. Well, one exception. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. Okay, I think I actually might have heard of that. The air purifiers turned off, just like Junko said. They shut off immediately. That was the only difference. We left our courtroom and made our way to the main hall. We stood in front of the door. Nobody made a sound. I felt almost absent-minded. This was the epilogue before the final ending. We were stuck there in limbo, unmoving, unsure. But, in the end...
Hey.
We can't just stand around like this forever. At some point, we need to leave. To nobody's surprise, it was Kyoko who broke the silence.
Makoto.
Makoto, would you do the honors? Okay. As if awakened by Kyoko's words, I took out the object we'd gotten. Up until the moment of her death, it had belonged to Junko, and in the end, she dropped it before us.
So,
But is that really it? Is that really the key to this door?
Indeed.
You don't have to read into what she said too much to find the answer.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
In other words...
I will force you out. She said that just before dropping that. It makes sense that it would be our way out of here.
But if you leave, if you never know, maybe it's actually a switch that's gonna make the school self-destruct. I mean, Junko never said specifically that she'd let us leave here alive.
It's true.
You may be right about that.
Maybe?
Yes.
But even so, it's impossible to think we wouldn't take our chances with it.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
There's nothing to worry about! If something ever happened to Master, I'd take my scissors and I'd jam them so far up. Achoo! Hey, where's the courtroom? Where's the mastermind?
It's all over. We're just about to leave the school.
What? Leave? We can go outside? Then that means me and Master can get married. And then he'll give me a little jewel of a baby
That's enough.
Please stop. That would be a far greater horror than anything I've encountered so far.
Anyway,
Anyway, don't worry. I have no doubt that we'll be able to leave here without a problem.
But
It's what happens after we get out that I'm worried about. But you know, in the end, I think part of me still thinks
For serious.
maybe when we get out of there, we'll see that everything she said about the world was a lie. That on the other side of this door is a world as peaceful as we remember.
A lie. Peaceful as we remember. Well, no matter what it looks like, it's still our world. It's where we're meant to live.
Yeah, I guess so.
And, how do I put this? Unlike this school, the world is really big, right? Since it's so big, I'm sure there must be some despair no matter what. But there also has to be lots of hope, right?
in other words,
And the act of searching for hope, to try and find it, that by itself is the true meaning of hope. As long as you have that hope, you can keep moving forward no matter what trouble you may fall into.
am I wrong?
Is that what you mean, Makoto? Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I don't need any of you to spell it out for me. You know Junko mentioned that there was still others out there who hadn't cast away hope just yet. Maybe I should find them and make them work for me. To rebuild the world, we must first rebuild the Togami dynasty. I'll go with you. I'll follow you anywhere you want to go.
You got it.
Well, my first stop is gonna be the closest donut shop I can find out the rest from there.
Figure out.
Fuck!
Hey.
It's okay, you haven't had lines in a very long time.
And what are you gonna do if there are no more donut shops? Or donuts?
Okay.
I'll just get some flour and make some myself. If there's no flour, I'll just grow some wheat. Oh, I get it now. If there's no road, you gotta build one. Creation. Fate is telling me to remake the world.
Could it be?
That's my hope.
How about that?
I've reached the next stage. The next chapter of Yoshihiro Hagakure's life story is about to begin.
Woo!
Thanks, Ada. You've totally opened my eyes. Hey, personal space, buddy. You're seriously creeping me out.
Makoto.
Come on, Makoto. Even if everyone in the outside world is gone, even if the world is steeped in despair, as long as I have people like you around, I can face forward and keep moving. If we can get out of there and do something, have some sort of impact. But what can we do? There's so few of us and we're so small, so what can we do? No, we can probably do anything. Yeah, we can do anything.
Well, I guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura. But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know. I'll be there.
You know how much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know. I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but, you know.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing. I might be able to pull it off. A story about Master and me, and the others, I guess.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened, but still, it does feel kind of strange.
I really don't know what to say. I guess we graduated?
It looks like hope really is spreading. As long as I never give up, I have to push even harder. I'm going to keep moving forward with hope in my heart. Since I have hope, I can show courage. Since I have hope, I can move ahead. The world can move ahead. The door began to open. With my hands, with our hands. Hope and despair mingled together, opening the door to the future. The button is pushed. It's just our faces melt like Indiana Jones.
Oh
in the
my
Lost Ark.
god!
Yeah, I had a feeling that's where they were gonna stop it. Fucking Jesus Christ.
Is this the Japanese cast?
Yeah, I think it's a Japanese cast. It's ultimate punishment time. No, the raid message is gonna be the bear was a bear. What emotes? What emotes do we want to go? Screams, gun.
Oh my god, it's the CG for it's Mukuro Ikasawa, the 16th student hiding somewhere within the school. Watch out, notice the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
I don't think this is the longest.
You did it.
What's up, Chris?
You Danganronpa. Clap.
Danganronpa clap. I think this is tying for Echo for like the longest playthrough we've done.
Echo was like 4 hours. No, I think my final playthrough. Yeah, no, Echo was long.
Unfortunately, English cast around the credits, which is annoying. That is nonsense, actually. But, Danganronpa, what the fuck did we play?
I mean, overall, it was pretty good.
This game was great. No, like, there's a thing at the end of the credits, so don't leave early. Oh, god damn it. This game will never end.
God damn it! God damn it!
Like, these characters are batshit, and there's some creepy and there's some bullshit stuff in it. But overall, I don't know. I liked them all.
Oh yeah, no, this game, if you can ignore, which is entirely understandable if you can't ignore the creepy shit. If you can ignore the creepy shit, this game's great.
If you just learn to like shake your head and be like, "Oh, Danganronpa,"
Junko is voiced by someone named Megumi. If I remember correctly, Megumi means hope in English. It only gets better. That's what you're saying. Apparently, it also gets more profoundly unhinged. If you like this game, you may very well love 2 and V3. Stupid fun time for me. This was a lot of fun. I had a great time. We'll definitely pick back up with 2 and 3. Welcome on in, Innuendos. Glad to have you. We'll definitely pick back. Bernard. What's up?
No, wait. They explained it because I was thinking. Because remember at the beginning of the game, they were talking about Leon, right? And Leon had short hair when they were looking at pictures of him. And then we saw him, and he had long-ass hair and a beard.
Oh, yeah. Because he got his hair cut when he came to the school. Is that a Corbin? Welcome on in. Glad to have you. For those who don't know, I'm StarkyMorph, Big Get Chaos Pro Internet, Variety Streamer, Library, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 6, 9 p.m. EST. Mostly play indie games. However, I want to play games by big corporations such as Nintendo, or in this case, Mike Chunsoft. We just finished up Danganronpa, and we're currently waiting for the post-credits scene, because this game will never end. And that part.
Danganronpa do the post-credits scene before Marvel?
I'm probably. But yeah, welcome on in, Bernard. Glad to have you. How was Pseudo Regalia? I think I was casually lurking your stream the other day while you were playing that game. Looks interesting. But yeah, this was a weird playthrough. Hi, Junko. The reveal that Junko was far. Can we skip past the credits? Can we? Oh, we can. Look up Leon's beta execution when you get a chance.
Interesting. Things are getting very interesting indeed. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma. And I am this school's headmaster.
What the fuck?
Oh.
So you received an the Easter egg present. So I guess that's how we're leading into the second and third games. Spoiler to the sequel. I guess that's how it leads into the second and third games, because Monokuma is clearly a force unto himself and was merely just allowing himself to be puppeted by Junko because, despair.
Yeah.
This bear. Speaking of this bear, Marshmallow Bear, shout yourself out.
Whoa, my name is Marshmallow Bears. I'm a variety streamer and I run a campsite here on Twitch. I'm live in the mornings on on weekdays and at night on the weekends, and I play a variety of games and visual novels. So if you like the silly voices here, you should come join some of our weekend visual novel streams.
But yeah, also, who will be reading out to?
Let's see.
There's a lot of people live. I see Barley.
Oh my god!
What?
Why are there so many people live? Why are there so many people
There's
that are
a lot
live?
of people live. I see Astro Lions. I see Gila Monster, Bear Debonair, Mr. Big Bunny. Insane Burrito was here earlier. There's a lot of people. Thanks for the stream. The bear was a bear.
Let's see. God, it's hard to pick.
I see Prey also.
Wait, Prey? Am I not following Prey? Oh, that's a problem on itself.
The reveal.
Oh no, there it is. Prey. There is Prey. There's
Prey
I see
Spurge.
Prey.
Should we rate a bear? It would be funny to raid Bear Debonair with the raid message
Yeah, let's
being
go
the
raid
bear
Bear
was a
Debonair.
bear.
That'd be really funny.
All right, where's Bear Debonair? There you are, playing Hearthstone.
I think I want to say Monokuma did irreparable damage to the bear community that we are only just now recovering from.
The bear community reputation will never fully recover from Monokuma's existence. Yeah, if this is your first time here, I'm StarkyMorph, Big A Chaos Carrier Internet, variety streamer live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. EST. Mostly I play indie games, however, one occasion play a game that's backed by bigger corporations such as Nintendo, or in this case, Spike Chunsoft. Catch us next week as we will be joined by another very, very sweet bean, Chai, as we start up the next story-based video game experience, anime, basically.
Anime.
But yeah, that's gonna be Sentinel ages 13 rims. I don't know. It's some configuration of that word. If you'd like to stay up to date with the stream, including when I'll be going live, Twitter is the place to be. I also have a Blue Sky. I need to actually add that command. It's the same thing there, at StarkyMorph. I have a TikTok if you'd like to see edited content. I have a YouTube if you'd like to catch up on the VODs there, see what we're up to. And there's a Discord if you'd like to hop in there to say hi to the Sweet Beans, see the content that Sweet Beans post, and also to get alerted when I'm going live. Also, keep an eye out because I'm having a interesting announcement. So I'll be posting that on Twitter and Blue Sky and probably my Discord as well. Hopefully you guys are excited. Anyways, we're right out to Bear Debonair, who's a very, very sweet bean. And I love all of you. Thank you so much for being here. And yeah, next week we will be playing a new game. Bye! Bye-bye!
Bye-bye!